everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and welcome to another Frugal Friday video. I've decided, since the Frugal Friday videos were so long, that I would kind of shorten them. I thought maybe we would make one or two really nice cards and then call it done, because we were going 30 minutes and that was my dog. She's so goofy. So we'll just make a few cards on Frugal Friday and maybe do some DIY embellishments or something fun and special. So for this Frugal Friday, I'm making this card and one other card for you guys using the December monthly kit. The stamp set and the papers are still available, but the kits themselves are not available. So if you want the paper and the stamps, you're going to have to purchase them separately in the store, because it's past the date. But signups are going on now for the January kit, so you can go ahead and sign up for that if you guys want to join the club. Because each week I'm just going to make a couple of cards using our monthly kit. That way you guys have more ideas and you get a little bit of inspiration every week using your new kits. So that's what we're going to do today. So here is card number 1. Let's get started making it. Okay, so for this Frugal Friday, I just cut up a bunch of cards and layers. We're going to just make some simple cards using some of these journaling shapes. I've just cut a coordinating pattern paper with a journaling shape and a card base, so they just all coordinate. I've got a few various ones. Here's a long card that I had a scrap paper for. Here's a red and black. These are just super simple, easy, quick Valentine's cards. And then for this one, I had this strip of paper. I wanted to have some scallops, so this one will be a little bit fancier. Set that aside. And we'll just start with one of these and keep going. So let me grab this one, and we'll do this one first. I've got my banner stamp set handy. Okay, so I've been using this stamp set a lot, and I haven't cleaned it very well. You can see it right there. This is the Tiny Build-A-Banner stamp set. I've also got some of the banner shapes. This is the actual shape of these little banners here. So these ones you wouldn't stamp, you just use the alphabets with. I also have some of the little shapes that you can stamp on. So we're going to just use a combination of these for our different cards. Okay, so for this first one, I'm just going to use some white paper and cut out these little flags. I'm going to use red ink and make a few of these. I'm just going to spell out love, L-O-V-E, so I'm going to need 4 of these. I'm actually going to do a little heart on each side, so I'll go ahead and stamp 6 and then stamp a heart inside these last 2. Okay, so we've got all our little flags. And now I'm going to put this one away and get out some black ink. I've got my black over here. And this is what I'm going to use for my alphabets. So first I'm going to do the little hearts. I'm going to go ahead and use black for this too, because I already used the red. Those will be on either side of my sentiment. I'm just going to grab the capital letters for this part. All capital letters. Here's the L. You just have to press very lightly with these because they're so small. You can see how small these letters are. Perfect for any kind of writing. Here's the O. And we need the V. And last we need the E. This is super quick, super easy. I keep all my letters lined up in alphabetical order, so it's easy for me to grab what letter I want. I just have my acetate sheet here so I can see all the letters, and then I just pull them off as I need them. So that was super easy and quick to make those banners. Now I'm just going to cut them out and set all this over here so it's not in my way. I've got black ink on myself. Uh-oh. Hope I don't smear anything. Alright, I'm just going to cut all these out. Okay, now I've got all those trimmed out, and we'll go ahead and assemble our card. I want to go ahead and put these maybe hanging down the middle here. That would be cute. So it looks like they're hanging across this middle. And we'll just go ahead and start assembling that. I'll start with these middle letters here. That way we can kind of eyeball the rest of the letters as they go around the middle. Got that one. Might be easier to use a little bit of liquid glue since these are so tiny. One thing I love about these banners is you can really just put them anywhere. Like I didn't even have a real line, I just stuck them down and it looks like they're hanging off of something, and then you can go back with twine or a pen and mark in a line, or just leave it like an invisible line. It's just so versatile and easy to make banners with this set. See, like that. So we've got it going across the middle there. And how about we add some ribbon? Alright, I grabbed some of the red chevron. I thought that would look pretty. I'm going to put it across the whole card. Let me get this piece assembled real quick, and then I'll add the chevron ribbon. Let me see, it doesn't really matter which way's up for this part. Get this on there. My dogs are stirring, I don't know why. They were all sleeping and then they heard me talking. Now they want to play. They're being silly. You might hear them making noises. Alright, so I've got that, and then we're going to add the ribbon just to the card here. Okay, that was quick and easy. And that one, the thing I love about this ribbon is it makes such beautiful bows, and they're really easy to make. This ribbon lends itself to bows so nicely. I just love the way they turn out and they look so nice. Okay, let me scoot that all the way over as far as we can. Then I'll put the journaling shape on and we'll be done with this one. It's so easy. Alright, and I'm going to pop it up since that ribbon's there. I don't want it to buckle this layer, so I'm just going to pop this one up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. That one already came off. Okay. And I'll show you guys what I've been doing. I know if you've been on Facebook, you might have seen me show you this before, but I have this little container. It's just a little bowl, and I put all my scraps in it. So then, when I go to clean up my desk, I don't have all these little pieces of paper just everywhere. So I've got this little bowl here. to put my scraps in. So that's where I'm going to put these little pieces in. Last one. Line it up. Oops, I'm going to line it up closer to this edge. That big bow's in my way. And done. Quick, simple, beautiful card. Okay, so for our next card, I've got this piece of paper that's a little bit longer. I kind of wanted to mimic this postcard shape that's a little bit rectangular this way. So I used a longer piece here. This measures 6 inches by 4 inches. So it'd be great to stick actually a photo inside if you wanted to stick a photo in there. And cut this one down to fit just on here. I'm going to go ahead and stick this together. So our last card was red and black, while this one is going to be pink and brown. So got all sorts of different colors going on. Look at that. And this postcard little shape was just one of the journaling shapes again. Okay, got that going. I'm just going to stick this on the side here, kind of crooked, and then go ahead and stick it on there. Shh. The dogs are getting excited. The mailman might be here. They sometimes get a little excited about that. Okay, so then I've got that. What I'm going to use is these actual size banners from the Tiny Build-A-Banner stamp set. These are the same size as the little banner stamps. That way I can just stamp them with little alphabet stamps. I'm going to use these craft colored ones that I already got ready. I'm just going to take a bunch of these out and pick out which ones I need, stick the rest of them back. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of these triangles and some of these longer ones. They actually blend in with this pretty well, so I've got a tone-on-tone kind of thing going on. Let's see, I want to alternate, so I need some more long ones. I feel like playing I Spy here, picking out the ones I want. Okay, let's see, what do we want to say? We can say Happy V-Day, that's going to be a ton of little shapes. Let's just say Be Mine, so that's short and easy. So we got B-E-M-I-N-E, and then we can put 2 other ones on there. Let's see. That. So we'll do heart, B-E space M-I-N-E, and another heart. So that'll be enough. Okay. Just kind of estimating here. Stick all these shapes back in. Sticking on the little glue part. Okay, all the little shapes are back in. I would like to use pink for this. Let's do pink for the hearts and then brown for the letters. So I've got some brown and I've got to grab a pink. Alright, I've got a light pink ready. Grab my block and we'll get started. I just want to use one of these little heart shapes and then we'll spell out Be Mine. Grab that one. I'll do the hearts in pink. This is a really light pink, so we'll see how it looks on the craft. I think it'll be just nice and subtle. Oops, flipped over. Yeah, that's really cute. It's just light pink. So B-E, and then the space is this one. Gotta do some figuring out. And then the last one is another heart. That way we're stamping the hearts on the correct little banners there. my brown ink ready to go. Let's see, I need the B. Okay, that looks really good with the brown on the craft. I need the little E. I'm going to actually use this E twice. So I've got B-E, and then there's an E at the end of mine, so M-I-N-E. This one is an E. That way we can stamp them both at the same time. Need the big M. With this set, you have to have a very, very light touch because the clear stamps are kind of soft. So if you push down too hard, you're going to get smudgy little letters. You don't want that. So you just do a very, very light touch, and then the letters turn out really nice. There it is. Okay, that was the last letter we needed. Okay, actually, I'm going to use this ink again. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this banner shape across the card, I think. I'm going to see if it'll work across the card. I'm going to do it kind of like that so that it hangs off the sides, since it's not quite long enough to go across this whole really long card. Just going to lightly touch it to the ink pad. And line it up, and again you just want a very light touch. Okay, and see, it didn't get all the way right there. It's two different layers of paper, so I'm going to go back. I can use this one. It's just a light brown glitter pen. Connect the line a little bit so that it all lines up. It's not the same color, but it'll actually still bring that line together. Now I'm just going to stick my little stamps on there. I'm going to grab some liquid glue for this, since it took me forever to use the adhesive on the other ones. So I'll go ahead and just start gluing them down. It's just easier to use this liquid glue for this part. You don't need much because they're so tiny. This just looks so cute. I really like pink and brown together. It's one of my favorite color combinations. You know, my blog used to be pink and brown. I just switched it to pink and gray, so it's a little bit different now, but I still love it. I still love pink and brown too. Okay, so since they blend in, I'm going to go ahead and use the same pen here. It's just the sand colored Spica. I'm going to outline each one of these so that it gives it a little bit of dimension around each of these shapes. That way they're not quite as tone on tone. And it also adds some sparkles. It's just a light, subtle effect here. Okay, so that just gives it a little bit more dimension. Let me zoom in so you guys can see the lines a little bit better. See, it's sparkly. Let's see, what else can we do to this card? I think it'd be pretty if we did something in this general area, maybe one of our flowers. I think I have some of those left over. Let me see if I can grab one. Okay, so I've got this flower left over from one of our previous Frugal Friday videos, and I'm just going to put it right there, and then we'll call it done. Super easy. Let me grab one of these permanent glue dots. That way we know it'll stay put. And there you have it. All finished. Thanks for watching. Bye.